people are going to get to where they're at with their emotions, and you're not stopping them from having their emotions. You're not stopping them from having their ideas. You're not trying to change their mind or the way they feel. That's also a place of insecurity. Instead, because, or if you are coming from a healthier place of who you are, you just don't allow the mistreatment, the abuse, the violence to occur, the disrespect. You don't allow that. And you put a pause on it and you say, hang on, I'd be happy to have a conversation. However, if you're going to raise your voice, if you're going to yell, if you're going to disrespect me, talk down to me, be condescending, I'm not having this conversation. However, I would be happy. I would love to actually have an interaction where we both could be heard. So let's continue. And the very second that boundary gets crossed again, you remind them. I thought I just told you I'm not allowing that. So if it happens again, this conversation's over. I just want to make it very clear. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm not raising my voice to you. I'm not talking down to you. I'm not minimizing your thoughts, your ideas, your self-expression or anything. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not telling you how you should think or how you should do anything. All I expect is the same in return. This isn't going to occur again. If it does, the conversation's over. And the very second it occurs again, it's over. So I think it's very reasonable to have that type of expectation with almost anyone. Of course, it depends on the person and the situation and all that. And there should be some flexibility with the minority of these situations and where there should be. But generally speaking, you have to be able to do this in order to get control. It's not about getting respect, because they don't respect themselves. They're never going to respect you. Don't try to get people to respect you. Just get them to realize you're not tolerating the disrespect. You're not tolerating any of that. That's all it is. You have a low tolerance, or we could say even a moderate tolerance, because you allow it, you just don't enable it. 3 strikes, done. Game over, move on. Next time we have this conversation, if we are to have this conversation at another given time, I just expect the same in return. And you move on. And something like that doesn't seem like you are trying to dominate, doesn't seem like you don't care. And this is something that they could also learn from as well. I'd like to say chances are they're not going to learn from it, because they have a lot of hate and anger. I mean, they can't see clear, right? So why would they care? But the point I'm trying to make is, at some point, maybe that could be something that's influential to them. Who knows? Even at a subconscious level, maybe they take it into some degree, and maybe it is beneficial with them and another person in a conversation. They realize this is how you can control it. Maybe they still don't care, but it still is helpful to them to be a part of the experience that you provide a boundary setting. And who knows? Maybe they will show respect towards you. Maybe they will feel the ability to be more vulnerable in your presence. Maybe. It's a win-win no matter how you look at it. Regardless how this works, it's a win-win. Because you get people to adhere to your terms. And it's not like you have these strict policies of like, you must be a certain way in order for this to occur. You're not being like this person of, in this powerful position. It's a matter of just respect, right? And that's all it comes down to. I mean, it's fair, it's reasonable, and it's respectful. So people can possibly this could possibly help out them, you, or anyone else, as opposed to the alternative. Because look at the possibility when you do something like this. When you look at the possibility, what you're looking at is, well, it's possible that this conversation will just be able to be continued, especially in the moment we're in, because, you know, they're taking it serious because I'm taking it serious, and we're now having a more respectful, conducive environment. So it may even continue and no longer be interrupted and thrown off and side railed with, somebody's inability to control their emotions. So it may end up in a very fulfilling or helpful conversation. Even if not, it ends, and maybe it could another time. And even if not, another time doesn't occur, doesn't ever exist again, well, maybe it could occur with them and another person. Regardless, they may respect you even if they don't want to respect you, because you're doing something respectful to somebody. When you do respect to somebody, whether or not people respect you or not, it's hard to hate and disrespect and dishonor and hurt another when they've done good for you or they haven't done that to you. So that's really even hard to go against, even if you want to. Now, of course, there's going to be, variables and where somebody just could care less, but that's the minority of everybody. I'm just talking about the generalization of most people. So, it's like there's so much more good that could occur. And let's just say, well, no good occurs, but there still will be good occurs because you are working on establishing your healthy boundaries. So either way, that's going to occur regardless of the outcome of the situation. And imagine if it was actually a healthy conversation. Man, great. You're building a rapport with somebody, possibly improving a relationship with them. You're helping them to be able to emotionally regulate, think clearer, be creative, be more patient, share how they think and feel, accept who they are, accept who you are. They could possibly even do that for other people, to their own children, to their own friends, family, whomever. They could do that to strangers. They could do that to anyone they never met. They can. This could turn into something that could be very helpful for whomever, and you don't even realize that's even occurring. Okay, so look at all the benefits there. All right. Now, if you don't do this, and it ends up in a battle, meaning you're arguing, you're disrespecting, you're getting them back, you're making them feel bad. First off, you got to realize a person that's disrespecting you, they don't care. They struggle to care. Okay? So disrespecting them will just make them care less, which will mean now they're more angry. They're more hateful, they're more resentful, they're more bitter. They're more out to get you. And who knows, maybe there are people that are actually dangerous in this world. And who knows when it's going to be that they think of you in a hateful moment or a down moment in their life. And they remember the situation that you made them feel like crap. They're already somebody that feels like crap, mind you. So who knows? I'm not saying you need to worry and all this stuff. Or you should live on eggshells. All I'm saying is nothing good comes from, being hateful and angry and everything that people struggle with, nothing good comes from it. Especially towards someone that's already like that. So you're not only creating a more hostile situation, maybe they're going to be now angry towards other people. Maybe the way you were to them, this is how they have relationships. They voice their opinion in an angry way towards somebody, and then that person voices it back to them in an angry way, and they go back and forth, and it's like, who wins? It's about winning. It's about dominating. It's about controlling. It's not about unity, listening, cooperation, respect, honor, love, compassion. It's not about anything that's really meaningful. It's about you're not able to share the ability to care. So this is how they're going to go on now, or this is how they're generally thinking this is okay, or they think in their head this is how people are in the world. This is maybe a lot of their interactions, or even some of their interactions. Maybe it's most of the time of their interactions. Either people enable them and allow them to be the way they are, or they just, they just give in, or they ignore it and deny it. In a way, that's just enabling too. But all I'm saying is, maybe this is all they know. They never really had anyone just set boundaries in a respectful way. So you can see the cascading of awfulness that occurs. So when you do good, there's a chance of it growing into all types of goodness that you may never even realize ever exists, or you may not even think about. And even things I'm not even thinking about that could possibly be good that could occur, those could occur as well. Once you do bad, the same thing occurs. Who knows where it's going to go, how long it's going to last, who it's going to affect. Nothing good comes from it, right? So which one are you going to add to that grows more?